So what was happened yesterday? You guys did watch the replay? Did the anything happen? Do you have any questions? First, let's start with the result. Like you want to share any result, anything happened in last 2 days? Do you learn anything new you want to share before we moving forward for the today's session? Anyone want to?
I can start. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I tried yesterday to recreate the same process as you told us, but I was out of credit since the beginning. And because it was late in the evening yesterday, I decided that tomorrow I'll try again. But again, from the beginning, I was out of credit, and that's why I took this short video just to participate somehow.
That was really nice. I loved it.
That's from me.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone?
Hi, Indrodip. I tried today. I managed to get this like just now. I actually printed it off because I don't even know if you can see it. Because I just didn't have enough time. I've moved from a Windows laptop to a MacBook, and so I'm not familiar with Mac, and I'm like really struggling with it. So that's like really taken up a lot of my time yesterday and today, just trying to battle with it. But I eventually got this here, which I'm like really from GenSpark, which I'm like so excited about. There was no time to do a video, which I really thought I would do.
No issue.
But yeah, and then I also ran out of credits as well.
Okay. No issues. Like you can still upload the videos later. You can upload the WhatsApp community. You can upload the Facebook community anywhere. So you can upload specifically whatever you want. You can upload your own Facebook page too. So, but I guess it was a bit technical yesterday, I'm assuming.
Yes, it's a bit technical.
Yes. So I received a few messages told me people that it was a bit technical, but as an entrepreneur, it's always remember that you guys now trying to become an entrepreneur. So as an entrepreneur, this is a small task that you have to do every single day. Even you want to hire someone, you can later hire someone else for the task that you don't want to do, but this is a really kind of like a mandatory to learn those tasks. For example, I don't like creating graphics at all. I don't, but I spend a lot of time, like in initial days, when there was no designer or anyone, I spend a lot of time creating graphics. But I don't love creating graphics at all. So we have a team to do those things. Since I used to create funnel, I have built $1 million funnels. I have worked with some of the greatest people on this earth, but I don't creating funnels anymore. So I have someone who can create funnels, but I know if they're making some mistakes, I know how to fix it. So I know the fundamentals. If I don't know anything at all, so for example, we are doing some like coding related task or something that I don't know at all. Now, if they make some mistakes, will I able to figure it out? No, because I don't know it, right? So that's why when you do start your coaching business, some of the tasks is really important that you should know. Now, GenSpark is basically a tool that you can use to optimize your time frame for your day-to-day life. So that's why the GenSpark is now used, and GenSpark is designed for people like us who has no technical knowledge, who don't know how to use, we don't know about like software programming, we don't know machine learning, we don't have a Python knowledge, we don't know anything at all. So GenSpark was purely designed for us. There are other platforms out there, but you need technical knowledge, you need a team and all. But for the GenSpark, you literally don't need it. So that's why I was telling last day, like, if you want to subscribe for 1 month. It's not very, like, it's not a huge money. It's just a $24. I guess most of you can afford this. So subscribe for 1 month, try, create some script, and then record it one by one later. Okay, so now we are moving to the third part. Now, this is one of the most important part. Now, before we moving to the next part, I want to ask you that, do you think the last 2 days was worth $27?
A lot more, let's say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like
Okay,
incredible, invaluable.
okay. But today's lesson is more 10 times than the what we learned last 2 days. It's an actual lesson that I'm extracting from my coaching session that I never ever shared with anyone before, to be very honest. Because this is a kind of like a secret that we don't want to share with everyone, because at a coaching level, we don't want to share everything to everyone, right? So this is all like the things that we maintain to build a company, to build like a secrecy, because we want to share those premium thing only to the premium clients. But now I'm trying to break things down as simple as possible. Because last 2 days we learned very small part to run a successful coaching business. Those are just tools, but tools can't make you successful. Tools are just a helper. For example, that um, so you so we have a lot of tools. For example, we have Zoom, we have Canva, a lot of softwares out there. But it's not depend like if we want to create graphics, it's not like we are depending on Canva only. There's a other software out there. But if we want to succeed, we have to find ways. It was just a medium that we used. ChatGPT was a medium. But to be very honest, to get started, you need three secrets to build any successful coaching business. That is your offer. Second one is your audience. And third one is your system or messaging. Last 2 days, we talk about a lot about the messaging, like how to create content, how to publish it, what kind of content you should create, how can you create better content. I shared my example. But typically, 80% businesses fail. The coaching businesses fail because of that they never able to figure out their audience, their offer, either the messaging. Now, to be very honest, coaching business is a very low entry level business. Like you don't need money to get started, right? Anyone can start from anywhere. If we talk about the business revolutions after the post World War II, you need like some kind of funds to get started. Even some kind of like if you want to provide like medicine services, you still need some kind of like shop, you need banner and a lot, you need a word of mouth, you have to like tell everyone some kind of advertising you need. But today's we don't need anything. Back in 1980s, that's the people say that it was the greatest time of art. That time you also need like some kind of investment to get started. This could be anything. People started, a lot of companies started from the garage, but they had funds. Now we are living in 2025 and we don't need anything else. So the entry level barrier is completely zero. It's absolutely zero. Anyone can start a business from anywhere. That's why we named our company the Fifth. So we are now moving towards the fifth industrial revolution. Because anyone can start a business from anywhere, anyone can make money from anywhere. So this is really important that all the successful businesses that we like seeing success, they are making a lot of money, all the coaches who are making $1 million, they all have those three components. That's their offer, audience, and their messaging and the system. If you don't know your audience, then your business will fail. If you know your audience, but you don't know your offer, your business will fail. If you know your offer, your audience, but you not able to figure it out, your messaging, your business will fail. So business is like mathematics. I always say entrepreneurship is more like a mathematics. You have to control three things at a single time. Otherwise, it will collapse over the period of time. A lot of people doing it, a lot of people investing a lot of money in different coaching program. I have personally worked with 7 to 9 clients in my coaching who worked with Mastermind Business Academy. I don't, they it's a big coaching group and all, but they're not able to figure it out who their audiences are or their offer is. And most of the people struggle with their offer. Even they understand their audience, but they struggle with their offer. So today's session, I want to dedicate it this 3 component. Is everybody okay with that? Or we just should move to the digital product creation? Because digital product creation is just a one component, one part, one small piece of the big puzzle. So so digital product, anyone can create a digital product, by the way. The revolution started back in after the COVID. So COVID, during that time, a lot of people was struggling to make money. They don't know what to do. All the like marketing agencies, large marketing agencies started creating their courses because there was no agency client, right? That time, no one was spending money on paid ads and anything. So that time, the revolution was started. The first wave started after 2021. A lot of people started like promoting their courses. Like you may saw like a lot of drop shipping courses, e-commerce courses, how to start a Shopify page, how to import, like how to buy product China from $2 and sell American $20. So there was a filled with that kind of videos on YouTube. And people make millions that time. Cryptocurrency, how to invest in crypto, trading, how to invest in trade. But there was a lot of scam also happened. But after that, the revolution was ended back in 2023 because people was tired to seeing those courses, $9 course, $10 course, $50 course. They made millions, literally, because people had a lot of free times that back then, and they invested money, a lot of those courses. They didn't learn anything. Eventually, they are trying to sell their higher point program that cost you maybe $10,000, $15,000 to learn to how to do drop shipping. But now a lot of people are actually get started in that time, but some of the like most successful coaches also started back then. They were really genuine people. They want to help, but they were struggling with the either one of the part of the 3 component, either offer, either messaging, or either the like the audience. Let me share you a story. This is a really important to share, that it's nothing to do with your intelligence. It's nothing to do with your career, that what you did so far in last 15, 20 years. So I worked with a really, like she was a Hollywood celebrity coach. She worked with some of the greatest Hollywood actresses, some of the greatest film that Hollywood ever produced. She worked with that kind of levels actresses. She helped them to find their love of life. So that kind of things her offering. So she charged around like $7,000 to $20,000 for her coaching program, and she was extremely successful. She featured on TED. She featured on all the like latest magazine, New York Times, Sydney Morning. She also featured in Australia. She also featured in different news articles. She was a celebrity, and she is a celebrity now also. So she thought, why not I create a course? I helped so many actresses. I've helped so many senior level VPs, CEOs, top senior management people in Silicon Valley. I helped companies like senior level executives in Apple, Google, Microsoft, all the companies. Why not I create a course? So she created a mini course, $79 pro course. It was a very helpful course. She gave me the access, but before she met me, she created a beautiful course. It was a like 8, 9 module course, some beautiful interviews, great actual lessons and all. And she thought that all the like the course is really so grateful that anyone can watch it, right? Even a 24-year college girl still can watch it, because it's a life lesson. I'm not teaching anyone to the executive level. You don't need executive level knowledge to understand this thing. And she thought that her audience could be 24 to 64 anyone. So she created the course, the landing page. She hired a big agency from Manhattan. So there's a very big high-level agency she hired. They charged her for example, $7,000 for the agency fees was for 1 month, and she spent another $5,000 on the and she spent another $5 to $7,000 on ad spend. $5,000 to $7,000 ad spend plus $7,000 agency fees. So total $12,000 to $14,000 she spent. And the total amount she made was $400 after selling the course. Because she thought her audience mostly from the college grad, because $79 anyone can afford it, right? So that was a mistake, that she not able to figure it out, her offer, her audience. She figured out the offer. The audience was a missing part here. Even she hired a dedicated product coach to learn how to create the course. She don't have any money issues. she hired a dedicated product coach for that, to learn. So the product coach explain how to create the product, how to create the digital product, extract lesson from her actual coaching, and how can she create short videos to make it engagement, community, everything was there. All the community, everything. But the missing part was the audience. So when we get started, it was one of the best course I have ever saw. It was a dating coach, but I never purchased any dating coach before. But that course was so many beautiful insight, like how to understand men, how to understand women, what to do when people are fighting, what to do, how to when like all kind of like stuff, like psychological related stuff. That's really important. But eventually, once we figure out her audience is over people over 50s. And when we figured it out, she made over $26,000 within 3 months, because now the ad is working. Now you have a clear targeting who is your audience. Now you have a clear understanding who will buy and who will not buy. So this is the reason that you must understand who is your audience. This is a primary step you can't skip. And most people skip it. Most people thought anyone could be my audience. Anyone who is doing, like when we started back in 2019, we thought every businesses could be like, that was time we were running agency. And that time we thought anyone could be our audience. All the like manufacturer, all the e-commerce brands, all like dealers, small businesses, large businesses, medium businesses, everyone. We failed the entire model within a 6 month. So we changed the model, we worked on a new thing, and it started working. So this is a mistake we made hundred times. Our clients made, some of the people I know made the same mistakes, and people are still making it, and people will make it in future. So this is the way you should know that who is your audience. First, this is your first step to understand your audience. So even if you don't have any idea right now who is your audience, still you need to guess which category you want to target. What's their age group? If they're minors, if you want to work like a parenting coaching or something like you want to do, then you want to target their parents. What's their income? What's their household income yearly? How much they're making? Where they live? What kind of things they do? What kind of like knowledge they have? The more you know, the much easier to understand your audience. The second thing is the offer. This is another step. After knowing your audience, you have to move to the offer section. Now, offer could be anything. What's the offer that you want to do? Most people here, they thought like I should create a digital product first. And this is a really big mistake. So you started, you don't know anything, like you may know a little bit about your audience, but you created a product. But you never speak with anyone else. You never speak about your offer to anyone. So you actually don't know like what kind of problem are they face into their day-to-day lives. Right? So what kind of problem are you facing? So for example, if a dating coach trying to sell that dating program, what's the thing that's to like the clients is facing day to day? Maybe they are feeling loneliness. Maybe they are feeling less love. Anything. That could be anything, right? But how do you know? If you don't ask them, they will never tell you. So you have to ask. So that's why we say most of our clients that go with actual course, not course like coaching, or try to speak with them. Do some kind of like survey. Now, if you just do survey, a lot of people say no to you directly. If you're just trying to do a kind of like a survey, most of the people say no. They don't have time. So that's why it's trying to sell something very small even. It could be a coaching, it could be 1 month coaching, it could be 2 weeks coaching. It's really important to speak with them, do some kind of like sales call before move to the next part, before creating the offer. The offer could be like a digital product, it could be anything. Look, we create like pyramid shape offer. So pyramid shape, it started like this, very small amount, $7. Like a lot of people will say, told you like in the past, maybe there's 100 of YouTube videos available on this topic, like how to create offer. Like first you start with $7, then $27, $47, $97, $300, and then upsell to your main coaching program like $3,000, $4,000. So this is a typical offer structure that we know. But those people who are telling you to do this, they already have a proven models. They already know who their audiences are. They already know that what kind of offer will work and what kind of offer will not work. And the third one is the messaging style and the system to deliver the thing. Now, system is a bit complicated that we will not try to not touch today because it's not possible to cover everything under 1 hour. I don't think it's possible to cover the entire thing under 1 hour, or even maybe it will take 3 hours. But I'm guessing that a lot of people, you don't have that kind of time. 3 hours, 4 hours is needed definitely to explain the whole thing, and with case studies, with idea and everything. So we'll start understand the first thing first, we understand your audience. So how do you figure out your audience? This is the first step. Now, do you have any audience idea? This is, write it down. Like, who is your audience on a notepad? Open a notepad and write down who is your ideal audience. Their age, their income, if possible, and all of the things that is definitely you will need. Because now once you have an audience segment, audience idea, you can also create better content. If you don't know, then you can't create content even using ChatGPT. ChatGPT will sound more robotic because ChatGPT don't know who you are targeting. If you use my custom GTP model that I created, I shared it probably, there's a bonus that if you use it, it will ask you first, who is your audience? Tell me more about your audience, their age group, what kind of problem are they facing, and all of this thing. So this is a first thing first. This is important that you understand your niche. Niche down as a target as a very small community of people. Very less, as small as possible. Then you can dominate that category. If you are a dating coach, target which category you want to target. Probably your age group related, 40 to 50. 30 to 40. If you're a law of attraction coach, if you are a relationship coach, you are a divorce coach, it doesn't really matter. So try to niche down a specific area that you already have knowledge. Which area do you think you have the knowledge? That is the thing, first write it down. If you not understand it, then this is a very step that you take some time and ask yourself which category or which segment of audience you feel that they are most resonate with you. Now, this is a very interesting way to explain this thing. For example, most of my clients are over 45 to 75. No, I'm not 40. I'm not in my 40s. I'm not in my 30s. I'm in my 20s. So how do I know that my 45 is the ideal category, the ideal age group, 45 to 75? That when I started posting the content, like I have like idea that since I came from the agency model, so I know which people are more like focusing on the coaching nowadays. Coaching are dominated by women. 70 to 80% women are actually coaches. So we have a clear idea that who is we are targeting. We want to target women. So what's that age group? So I started creating posts dedicatedly for the women. Now I didn't mention women, but I started creating their psychology. So once I started creating their psychology, people are commented, people are engaging with us. Most of the time I notice that they are over 45. I sometimes even ask their age. So, so I ask them, what's your age? And most of them say, I'm 42. Some people say I'm 65, 75, 72, 67, all of the different ages. So now I have a clear understanding who my audiences are. I also ask them basic some kind of questions like, do you have kind of like membership? What kind of membership do you have? So a lot of my clients say we have Mind Valley membership. I said, that's interesting. Why Mind Valley? That's mean they are a bit spiritual, that I realized. That's the crazy stuff. They have, I asked, do you have any like product? Do you use any kind of product, daily product do you use? They say, we have a 70 to 80% women say like we have Alexa in our home. Amazon Alexa. That's a sound box. That's a crazy thing. That's make no sense. But we have the data. They are overwhelmed. Another thing, they don't understand that modern tech. This is a common thing most of my clients say, even people who are in their 40s. In just 41, 42 years old, a man told me that this take is too much, I can't handle it. I said, why? You are just 40s. You are in the 40s, so why you can't handle it? You are not like really old, probably. You are not in 70s or 80s. 70s people still using AI, by the way. So the age doesn't matter, to be very honest. Age is just a number on your mind, on your head. So, and why they are think they don't understand it? Because they want something very simple, and those things are a bit complicated for them. They believe that it's complicated for them, but it's not, to be very honest. So they overwhelm with tech, they don't understand the modern tech, and they are very shy person. Most of them are introverts. This is another problem. Most of them are very, very introverts. If they're introvert, then they will shy to create videos. They will shy to post content. They will think what people will judge. And most of them, around 99% of them have like kind of like, what it say? Some kind of like complexity that what people will think. Inferiority complex, the right word. What if people judge me? So we have now all the data, what kind of thing they do, and another thing, they don't like watch videos. They love to read long post. That is another thing that I asked. Do you like watching long videos or you love to read post? They said, I love to read post. Because most of them come from since like born like after before 1970s, 1980s. So that time there was no internet. That time is all about the reading, right? And most of them have ability to still they have ability to read. Nowadays we don't have the ability to read anymore. Now we love to watch videos, love to listen podcast and everything. We don't have the ability to read long books, but they had. So this is my audience category. Now, if I'm giving ChatGPT all the information, what kind of post it will create? It will create posts that resonate with hundred women across the globe. And that time they feel, most of the time when they read my content, they feel like, wow, this guy can feel me. So that's why understand your audience is so important. Now, there is no technique, to be very honest. It's not a rocket science. There is no technique, or people just forget the simple fact that you must niche down your audience. There's no technique. There is nothing to share. I don't have anything to share my screen and giving you a long presentation how to understand your audience. I don't have. This is your job. This is your business. You have to figure it out by yourself. No one can do it for you. Right? No one can do it. So you have to go back to the drawing board. So we always say, like, as an entrepreneur, you have to come to the drawing board. So create the diagram that you want to target and everything. So go back to your drawing board and ask, who is your audience? I'm giving you 2 minutes. Figure it out. Let's do it. And today, then tomorrow we don't have any classes, but I want you to do some homework and create those content actually that your audience will resonate. No matter what, uh, where they are, it doesn't really matter. We don't want sell or anything, but we want engagement. This is the reality, the currency. We are living the currency of attention currency. Attention is the biggest currency in the world. So how can you create some kind of engagement, some kind of attention, gather people attention, gain people attention immediately by using your content? This is the only way to do it. So first, go back to the first step. Who is your target audience? You want to say something, Laura? Okay.
No, just saying hello.
Okay. Hello.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just waving.
Okay. We missed you last 2 days.
Thank you very much. The family engagement, unexpected, so
That's okay. Okay.
thank you.
So I'm giving you 2 minutes. Do it. Figure out who is your audience. And someone, after we do it, after 2 minutes, raise your Zoom hand and tell me. Let's try to do a real coaching here. So I can, and I'm not going to help one person through the videos, through the way, through the live class and the replays. I'm going to help all of you to understand how to think. Okay, done. Anyone have any questions? Yeah. Unmute. Yeah. Fortunately. Do you have any question, Natisha?
No, I don't have a question. Sorry.
Oh.
No.
Okay. You are mute. You want to say something?
No, I was going to tell you that my audience
Okay.
is women between the ages of 40 to 60 that work in corporate, preferably single mothers that work in a management, highly stressful environment, feel overwhelmed. They work long hours and they feel quite resentful because they don't have enough time to spend with their family. You know, when they do get back from the office to their home, they sort of pour in from an empty cup. So what they would like is to have more time to for well-being, you know, and not have more of an integrated work personal life balance.
Yeah. That's good. Keep working. Anyone else want to share something?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, my audience is mostly women.
Okay.
They have children who are in school and they are frustrated because they can't help them with their math anymore.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yes, so they are looking for help, and that's something that I get a lot. The people, and it's a lot of women, mostly women, that tell me we can't help their child anymore. I just can't help. I don't understand the way they do math these days. That's very common.
Yeah. That's actually very common. Go, you want to say something? Yeah. I'm not able to hear you. Is just me or
Okay, I may be the next one then.
no, Go, you want to say something? Just wait a second.
Okay, okay.
I'm not able to hear you. No.
Yes.
No. Is anyone able to hear her?
No.
No.
I can hear her a little bit.
No, I can't hear her.
She comes in and out.
Okay. Turn off your audio and turn on. Okay.
I don't hear her.
No. Okay. Moving to the next. Natija, you want to say something?
I want to share. I don't know how to validate my niche. The people told usually that your ideal client is you in your earlier years. I don't know for you what is your ideal client. You found it, but for me, I think that it's. I believe that it may be women in mid-years. I use mid-years because usually women, we don't want to tell our age, how to say. I mean mature women who are overwhelmed.
What kind of services you want to do, or what kind of product or service you want to do?
I want to help them reshape their career path. It may be another 9 to 5 job or start a new venture or I don't know, follow their heart to try to see where they are, what they want to do, to hear their voice, something like this. My
So you
product
want to
may
become a
be.
career coach.
Yes, it's a bit of career coach, but they are part of wife coach. As I'm psychologist, it's difficult for me because I was wandering between many things. Also, before I tried another venture as a learning and development professional for trying to conduct courses. I have made several courses, by the way, and I have conducted them. And also, I had some psychological clients, but I'm now trying to combine many things and to start something new. And I think that it's for me, it sounds good. I don't know what the audience
So if you want to
is
target
needing.
audience, when you are not understand the whole thing, like who is your ideal audience, try to understand like which the age group of audience you mostly resonate with them.
Usually, these are women between 40 and 55 who want to change their career.
Okay. So first
Because
here, stop it here. 40 to 55 that you want to target. That's your age group. Second, two things you need to figure out. Where, like which sector they are working. This is really important. In the IT, marketing, which part? So target and a specific part only. IT, marketing, or operations, sales. Try to figure out that part also. And the third one, how much they're making monthly. That average income, how much they're making monthly.
9 to 5 job, it is not they have decent lives, but they are not fulfilled.
Okay.
They maybe they feel stuck.
I'm asking you to niching down to
Mhm,
target,
mhm.
don't target all 9 to
Uh,
5 people. Target only people
uh,
who work in marketing, sales, operation. Specifically target one area only.
um, I'm targeting them not by profession, but women who are smart and elegant, how to say, who want to um, keep their feminine within them and to
All one time
balance.
if they're feminine with them. Then you can't target them.
Okay, they may be in administrative jobs or something like this.
So admin job, IT
Admin.
admin related job.
There are no many women in IT, I think.
Okay, no, there's so many women in IT in the different part
Ah,
of the world. So don't think about that which country you are living. So think about the globally.
yes, yes, I would like to start globally because now I'm working 9 to 5, but I want a transition. So
Hmm.
um, I'm thinking globally and
So here is the thing that you should do. First, try to fill up those things. Target age group. So you want to say like 40 to 45 to 55. Second, niche down your category. So which category they are working. Now choose anything that you want to do. Admin, administrative, or maybe tech, sales, operations, anything. The third thing, focus how much they are making. This is also important for you. So how much money they are probably making. Because if you're making so much less, then they will not hire a career coach. So they are not, so they are probably mid-level, assuming that I don't know how much they are making, which country are you in, but try to guess a number and then
okay.
try to find out what kind of problem are they face day-to-day lives.
Sorry, what kind of
What kind
problem?
of problem are they facing in their day-to-day lives? Why they're not able to do it? If they want to start a business, then what's the fear? If they have responsibility, talk about those things that you have responsibility, you don't have much savings, then what they can do. If they want to start a business, then how the transition will happen in 6 months to 8 months. That's your job as a coach. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Do
Thanks.
it the homework and send it to me on the WhatsApp group. So I will try to check it, or someone from my team will check it and let you know that if it's perfect. Anyone else want to share something? Yes.
Sure.
Do you have any questions?
No, I wanted to share my, I'm not really sure that I would put it under coaching, but my ideal client, I'm going to teach CFOs how to resolve telecom billing disputes through my framework, The Hidden Path.
Okay. So you have a clear understanding you want to target CFOs.
Yes,
So that's good. So you know your audience.
I do. I cheated because I've been doing this a long time.
Okay.
So I cheated a little bit with that.
No, that's perfectly fine. That you know your audience. So they
I
are
do, sir.
CFOs, they work in a telecom companies.
No, they can, that, that's a little bit a part of the challenge because, I am, I want to find where my ideal client is, and my ideal client, because they're CFOs, they can be CFOs of any kind of company, and depending upon a lot of different nuances, some of them will have expensive problems, and some of them will have less expensive problems with their bills. But I don't, I'm a little bit confused. I don't know. I don't want to go off the deep end. I should probably just stop talking.
Here is
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
stop talking.
Okay. Here is the thing you should do. So I'm
Tell
recently
me.
working with a Fortune 500 CEO. He's currently running a Fortune 500 company. Just retired. It's a pretty big company, over $100 billion company, and he's recently stepped down from the company. And he wanted to focus other companies to work with other company as a consultant. So it's a consulting based job he want to do. So he thought like he has experience with product lines, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, a lot of different things, since he worked with a lot of companies, and the company was pretty much with everything to handle the company he worked in the past. So which company he should target? So I suggested him, go with one thing, that one category only you are really great. So he said, I'm great with so many things. So I said, which two part do you think that you are the best? So I said, probably manufacturing, pharmaceutical manufacturing thing. So it's a pretty big, their companies are like, so you are mute. Drink something.
Whoops.
Yeah.
You have your back? Okay. I said I'm interrupting. Please.
Okay. Yes. You were saying, you were asking something?
Yeah. So the challenge is that the billing disputes, telecommunication billing disputes, happen across the board in every in every customer, in every industry that there is. So I'm like, as an example, I looked on Comcast's website for a site there that shows the amount of disputes in the last year, billing disputes specifically, and there were over 10,000 of them.
Okay.
So to give you an idea, so I don't know if it makes sense for me to narrow who my ideal customer is based on any criteria, because I don't know, I don't really see their problem as being any different.
Even if
Like
you don't know
words,
the problem is
what I'm
different.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Okay.
I understand. I understand your problem. This is one of the most common problems. The same thing that we faced when we started. Everyone need marketing services, right? When we started back in 2019, everyone need marketing services, but there is 100 billions of businesses out there. Can
Yep.
you serve millions of businesses out there? No. So try to narrow it down based on their category, like how much revenue probably you can make from them since you already know the category of the audience. Like
Uh-huh.
you have like 10,000. So try to figure it out which category you can help them. Probably if they're all same, which category you can make more money. Try to think like that.
Okay.
And then narrow it down. Narrow it down based on the category. So probably there is a 10 category, different category. Focus on the top one or two category you can help right now. Maybe you can help them all, but you love working in this industry probably. Think like that to get started at first, because now you can, if you dominate the industry, you will become a category leader. This is really important to figure it out, to stand up from the crowd, because it could be crowded place. There is other people like you. How can you stand out from the crowd?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So stand up from the crowd.
I understand what you're saying. And because I don't know how to target any of them, that seems a little daunting to me, but I understand the logic. So I don't know. I don't have an answer because it doesn't, it matters that the size of the company matters.
Okay.
But the industry doesn't matter, and it's still millions of customers. So how do
Focus
I
on
know?
industries.
What'd you
Focus
say?
on the industries that which company have more clients, more customers. Focus on that category, that part only, that companies only. Top companies, like which company have probably millions of customers. Then try to focus on that. Then it will be make sense for you to target those companies.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Feel free to ask me whenever you have some doubt on the WhatsApp community. I'm guessing you are the part of the community.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions? Yes.
Can we try? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yes, I can hear.
Yes?
Yes.
Perfect. Good evening, everyone. Hello from Germany. It's evening here. So regarding the audience, it's funny because I am like hearing each one of you, and there's a common like a theme. It's like women. It's because most of the audience are we were that person in the past, like the younger version of us, right? And I feel like all of this, we wanted to, like, have written overwhelmed, nervous system so dysregulated, working moms trying to find life work balance and forget themselves in the process because we are always at the bottom, because we always, there's this notion that multitasking, we can do everything, right? But then we're always at the bottom. But here's the biggest thing that I've been holding on, and I think because trying to really, like from 40, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. I've been stuck for like 3 years now because I'm trying to embody everything that I've learned. I'm a life coach and I'm mind body practitioner. I'm I'm a women's hormone health coach. So it's like, you are so many things. So where do I focus? So I got one thing that I'm trying to really drive home. I want to my audience, the procrastinators, because I think I have a PhD in procrastinating. Like you have all these, brilliant ideas, but why are you still stuck? And I got it on my board for 3 years now. Every morning I look at it. Procrastination is the enemy of the awesome version of you every single day. So yeah. So now this is my audience. I don't know if this is a niche, but this is one that resonates with me. And because of this procrastinating, maybe I'll create a better offer. I have so many, I have created so many soft skills that I can create
Okay.
as a workshop, like a 30-minute. There's like just 30 minutes because I don't have much time either. But this procrastinating, maybe tomorrow, maybe next month, maybe next year. So yeah, and I'm trying to kick off my my 30-minute, understanding the science of procrastination and overwhelm and how to uh, rise above the procrastination. So yeah.
Good. That's
Uh,
good. But I would suggest here one thing, that
yeah.
try to change the name of procrastination. Do you know what's the problem with the procrastination phase? People that I have worked with few people in the procrastination niche.
Mm-hmm.
Typical problem they face, like when you target the audience, so they are listen, or maybe they will not join the event live because they are also
Mm-hmm.
procrastinating to join the
I know. Stuck.
and another thing is they will not take action because they are still
Yeah.
procrastinating to take the action.
Okay.
So procrastination is their habit.
Yes.
So
Yes.
try to name something else. Don't say the procrastination. Create a new name, probably kind of like a fancy name. It'll work much better than telling people the procrastination.
Okay.
Then otherwise
Okay.
they will procrastinate. Like for example, in this group, we have to around like 22 people registered,
Mm-hmm.
but highest number of people who joined was 30.
Okay.
Most of them, it's not saying, I'm not saying that they're procrastination, but I know few people who procrastinate a lot.
Okay.
And they're saying like, I thought I will join, but I forget to join. They even
Mm-hmm.
message me, or I don't know what to do.
Okay.
So this kind of thing happen when you work in a groups and everything, but try to give it another name, some kind of fancy neuroscience, something that if you use, then it will be make much sense, honestly speaking. Based on my
Be-
experience that I'm saying, of course, you can experiment with the different names and idea.
Okay. How about the beauty of procrastination? There.
Try
Anyway,
with
I'll play around.
different ideas. Yes.
I'll I'll play around that. Yeah, giving it a more sexy vibe, the beauty of procrastination. And now why
Yeah.
is it beautiful? So yeah, maybe. Thank you so much.
Procrastination works if you watch creating content, then talk about the procrastination, it will make
Mhm.
sense. A lot
Okay.
of people, if you searched on the YouTube, there's a millions of million views how to overcome procrastination.
Okay.
But those people are still procrastinating.
Now is the new tomorrow or
Yes.
later, yes.
They will always say that tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow
Yeah.
everything. But most of them will not do it. So procrastination is a new thing. So it's not a new thing, it's there, but based on like we are so busy and attention is now we are divided in attention, so many things. Now it's difficult to put attention on a specific thing. So that's why we're procrastinating. We want to do something, we have a desire, we have a big goals, but we are not taking enough action.
Mhm.
And that is the reason that we're still procrastinating, even create before joining anything, before joining your program, before joining, they will procrastinate a lot. So don't say you are a procrastination coach, you say, you can say mindset coach. Like a lot of
Mhm.
women, the coaches I worked, they are a procrastination coach, but they told other people that I'm a mindset coach. I can
Mhm.
help you to fix your mind, or I can help you to think better, I can help you to take better actions.
Mhm.
So think like this way. I think we're already like know most of this thing part well. I wish you all the best.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Moving to the next part now, after understanding the audience, second thing we need to understand our offer. And the offer is now, after understanding your audience, now you will have a clear idea what kind of problem are they face in their day-to-day lives. If they're facing with mathematics, if they're facing with the procrastination, if they're facing with their career transition, what kind of thing are they facing right now? Based on that, you can create your offer. Now, offer could be in two parts. It could be service offer, it could be product offer. Services could be coaching, could be consulting, could be hourly payment or something like you can do. The second thing is a digital product that we will try to discuss. But almost it's 1 hour past. So I'm trying to try to make it short. Um, So the first thing first is understand who your audience. The second thing, what kind of services you can provide to them. Yes, I'm giving you some suggestions here. So now I always recommend for my clients that go with services first, coaching. So create a coaching model based on the idea that go with like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, what kind of things that you want to help them. Like ask yourself 3 questions, like who is they are, what kind of things they are facing, and how can I help them. Only 3 things that you need to get started. Now, what kind of problem are they facing their day-to-day lives? Are they procrastinating? Are they facing issue with the mathematics? Are they facing with the attract something in their life, like a law of attraction coaching? What the problem are they facing? So, and what you can offer? What, do you have anything that you can help them? Any special skill or anything that you overcome your own way? Can you help them with that? Now, this way you can create a structure of your core program. What you are going to teach in the month one, what is the most important thing? And trust me, you don't need to figure out everything. When I started, so there was a guy from Germany, I remember him. He was my first coaching client. And he told me that I'm working as an IT consultant and uh, I'm making good money, but I want to do something else. So I said, maybe you can do the coaching. So he said, no, I can't do the coaching. So what is the thing that you are really good at? He said, I came from England and I'm living here Germany. And the Germans are not very easy with immigrants. I said, okay. So what can you do? So I said, I struggle a lot. There was so many German cities that we can't afford at first when we moved there. So I have a lot of ideas. So maybe he can help other immigrant who's coming to Germany overcome the situation. Probably how to get a stable job, what to leave, how to spend money, where to spend money, all of the things he believe he can help. And people who are planning to move Germany, he can give them a consultation. Even just planning to move, for example, it could be education purposes, it could be job purposes, anything like some kind of study related. If they're planning to move, so he want to consult them, how to live, where to live, how to spend money, which city is the best, which college could be the best for you based on your how many money you want to invest, how many money you have. So all of the things, based on that, we created a program. That time I was don't know what to do. He was my first coaching client. And trust me, that time I just came from the agency business. I know few things, but I don't know what to do. But I gave him the few ideas that we worked in the agency. And it worked. He created a PDF, he created like a PDF, then some kind of like videos, and he started consultation with other people through the Zoom, through the regular posting, and he making good money now. But this is the happening. So you don't need to know everything. What are you going to teach in 12 weeks? You don't need to know. But try to figure out what you are going to help with them. Now, if you are not confident with 12 weeks, 8 weeks, go with 4 weeks. Offer 4 program. A lot of people say that start with don't charge anything, go with some kind of free client, but I don't recommend go with any free clients. First, charge a little money, very small amount of money. If you're not confident, you can charge like just $500, $600, $700. Those will give you a huge confidence. And now try to help them. Help them as much as possible. Give them the 10x value. So this is the one thing that most of the people avoid, that they don't give that kind of values after charging. So here is a rule in my business, and I teach the same thing with my clients. If you're charging $1,000, you should give value to $10,000. That how should coaching businesses should work. The more you value, you can give. So focus on that part, that how much value you can give and what you are going to teach them, what makes you unique, and what you can do to solve their problem. Do you have any unique mechanism? Can you develop any unique mechanism? Maybe you don't have. Can you develop a unique mechanism just for them? Maybe you did it in your life. Maybe you did it to overcome your loneliness. Maybe you did it to attract money in your life. Maybe you did it to attract good health. Maybe you did it to attract love of your life. Maybe you found someone. Whatever you did. So I was speaking to last day, there was Scott. I think if I remember him, he was wanted to help drug addict. In the US have a lot of problem this drug thing related, and he told me that the US has a huge market potential for that. And he was drug addict back then, and then he overcome the thing, and now you want to promote his message that why drug is so bad for the young generation now, why it's destroying the America's future. So he created an awareness product. And now this is so important that even he don't know, he created a unique mechanism for himself. How he overcome the withdrawal thing and all of the thing he faced. He created a unique mechanism for himself. Now he can teach other people the same unique mechanism through the music, through the different things that he created for it. So what's your unique mechanism? That's what you need to figure out. So you have to give them the idea that this is my unique mechanism and I can help with that. Okay. Now, if you're able to figure out your coaching, then it will be very easy to create your digital product. A lot of people make mistake here. They don't know what their unique mechanism, they don't know what to do. They have no idea and they started creating a course. And it will take 3-4 months after creating a whole course, and then they figure it out, no one is buying it. So this is another typical problem that we face on our day-to-day lives. So what kind of thing that you can do? Now you have a clear understanding who is your audience, what kind of problem they're facing, and what your unique mechanism, then it will be much easier to create a course, your PDF or anything. Now you can share the mechanism with some of the case studies. If you don't have any case studies, you can use you as a case study. When we started as a coach we get started from our coaching business, we don't have case studies in the coaching space, right? But I had a case study in my life, how I closed the client in the agency. I worked with some of the billion-dollar companies, governments, and all of this project, how I help those people. So I had the economic mechanism that I close people, I help them, I worked with them, I have a communication skill, all of the things I already had. So I use it as my own case study, and I tell my clients that I can help with those things. Like how to communicate, how to create great message, how to create great offer, because we're doing those things already in the agency clients. And we have those ideas already. So I know I can help with this. What kind of businesses, it doesn't really matter. We worked with a lot of probably 30, 40 different niches. But I wanted to work with coaches only, because I don't want to work with $1 billion companies anymore. So that's my idea. But for you, it could be completely different. Now, based on that, once you have your clear idea which category you want to target, what's your unique mechanism, then it will be very easy to create your short product, a PDF, it could be ebook, it could be like series of videos, one videos even. You can charge money for it. There is a two-way to do it that I will discuss. Am I clear still now? Any questions, any doubt so far? Okay. So,
Indrodip, can I say something?
yes, yes.
Yes. So the other thing that I wanted to share is that I also want to, because I'm currently doing a lot of learning about AI. Another reason that I joined your course is because I also want to teach others about AI.
Yeah.
In addition to my tutorials, because I think that there are a lot of people out there, right, that feel very uncomfortable with it, like you've been saying. And so I will be my own story on how I can learn, on how I learned it, right?
Okay.
What I have learned with others, so that they won't be so scared about it, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
Welcome. Okay, so now once you have your unique mechanism, you can do it in a two ways. Either you can start with your coaching, or the second thing is to test the audience. But this is the first, those steps is very necessary. You can't skip those things till now that we discussed. Now to test the market, you can create a very small video, like a 15-minute, 20-minute, maximum 30-minute. Share your unique mechanism, share your story, share what you did so far, and record yourself a short video. And then use the video as a lead magnet and share that with your audience. Ask people their feedback. That's the most people don't do it. They start creating their course without asking anyone. Before creating, if you want to create a course, if your goal is to create a course, not any coaching program, then create a short video first. Not a course, not a full course. Before creating, create a trailer. If it's a course is a 6 hours long, 7 hours long, create a 20 minutes video. Explain the most important topic and then share it with anyone. Whoever asking, you can use it as a lead magnet. You can use it as in people are asking this. And when you start the communication, when it's create the messaging, send them the link to them. Ask them, like, what do you think? If they're thinking it's good, then you are ready for the product. If they're saying they can adding some suggestion, then change it. This is a feedback loop. This is called, we call the feedback loop. This is a step that you have to do, you can't skip it. And this is the reason that most people skip the feedback loop. They can't do it. They, most of the time, their product fail. Either their product fail or they believe that it's not working for me. Now, after that, it will be, so that we discuss. Now, based on that, whatever we shared, your idea, your audience, your segment, everything, you can create the video script very easily with the Genspark that I taught you yesterday. Now, those story that I shared so far, all the story and everything, that was really important because I wanted to share you those things first before you create your own digital product. You must know those things. Otherwise, you will create something that will collect dust in your computer. That the most of the mistakes people made, and those are very costly mistakes. The cost mean here, I'm not talking about the money, but I'm talking about the most important things than money, that is your time. You're wasting your time. You maybe spend a lot of time to create something and no one will buy it. So that's called the feedback loop. So create a mini version of the things that you want to do. Could be PDF. If you want to create a full book, start writing. So for example, I'm currently working on my PDF, on my ebook, and I'm going to launch it probably very soon. I had a deadline in August, but I failed it. So hopefully I'm launching it very soon. And I'm going to explain everything here because some of my best content, it already worked. It's helped me to make a lot of money. It's generated so many engagement. I can use those content and recreate a beautiful PDF, a ebook that I can sell based on the content, based on the feedback, based on the things that people say that I loved in Indrodip, this idea. You are feeling like you are talking to me. So many people sent this message. So now can I use those things to help them as a book? So this is the idea. How can you create your digital product? This is the most fundamental step. This is your only way to create your own digital product, even when you don't have much knowledge. But digital product, I always recommend the second position. Start the coaching, speak with people. But if you don't want to do it, create a video, use your content, put out the content out there, and then get people, ask people feedback, then use the create your courses. Because a lot of my client told me that I can't do coaching. I can only create a course. So that's why I'm telling you that you still want to do it, create a video first. But with all the information that I shared, you can't skip it. If you skip those information, you create on your own based on your experience. Those experience matter, but your understanding of your audience also matter. If you skip it, then the video will be bored, no one will watch, and people will drop, and no one will give you any suggestions. So that's how you can create your own digital product very easily. Third one is the messaging. The messaging we already discussed last 2 days. How to create the messaging, the system, the funnels. The funnels I don't recommend to get started, but you can create your Facebook, use your Facebook like your own funnel. I always used it before, like this. I started creating funnels since August for my business. Before that, I didn't have any funnels. I used my Facebook as my funnel. So I started creating content. People engaged with me. They loved me. I sent them a message, and or maybe most of the time they send me a message. We start a conversation, and if they're interested, I send them my booking link, and we book a call, we chat, and we closed. So entire thing happened on my Facebook account. I didn't spend a lot of time with telling people that what should you do, like telling people creating. No, I'm sorry, but we didn't spend a lot of time, the valuable time, to creating funnels that no one will visit. No one will go, because if you don't have any engagement, if you created just funnel, no one will go there. You are wasting time. If you don't have any ad budget, it's make no sense. If you have a lot of ad budget, at least if you spend like $300 to $900 per month, then totally fine. Create your funnel. That I recommend. Less than $1,000, it makes sense and get started, because otherwise the funnel will make no sense. You will never ever attract client, and you will waste a lot of your money because you don't know who is your audience. So now this is your task. Niche down your audience, understand who is your audience, their age, their category, where they live, what they do, what kind of things they're doing, and everything. Now, do you realize that this session was important? This is an actual session that we do with our actual clients. Because those things we can't share so many information on a one strategy call even. Like we can't share those things, right? So do you think it was helpful? Okay, that's great. So here is the thing that if you believe that it's helpful, maybe we can work together. Now, I'm not telling you that we may work together, we may not. That's completely up to you. But I'm asking you, maybe you can book a call with me or someone from my team. I'm hopefully most of the call I attend personally, that you can book a call with me and further we can deep down that we may able to help you or not and how. This is a very sophisticated way. It's not a sales call. This is a purely coaching call that I say. I don't do sales call, to be very honest. I stopped doing sales call after I left agency because sales call is not work. I understand that most of the people will not buy the sales call from the sales call. If I really help them, if they want to do, then they will join. Otherwise, I will give you more information how to do it by your own. Now, if you want to interested, then I'm sending you my link. You can book. Just a second. So here is the link on the chat window. You can book. So you have to give one information. It will ask you to give you one information that is really important. That is what your plan for the next 90 days. What is the specific thing that you want to do? And what is your what are you trying to hope to achieve in next 90 days? This is a very important, that as I told you on the day one or day two probably, that what do you want to achieve in next 90 days, 180 days, 3 months to 6 months. Because if you don't figure it out that I want to achieve this, then it's not possible to achieve that. If you just do it without any goals, that you will stay forever for the rest of your life. Stay the same place. I know a lot of people stayed in the same place. So try to figure it out that what you want to do. All of the things that are information that we discussed, this is just a 1% that what we do. Just a 1%, because it's not possible to share everything here, because I told you it's almost 90 minutes we are chatting, and we probably will need another 2 hours probably to tell you that what you need, what you do, and we can't help you here because it's a group, and I can't help you individual level also. That's another problem. And so that's why I'm asking you. This is also the bonus. So part of the bonus that if you want to join, you can book a call with me, and then maybe if it's good fit, if you're good to go, then we can move forward from there. Otherwise, totally fine. Okay. So do you have any question? Anyone have any questions from here? You can ask, you can unmute yourself and you can ask.
Hi.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm like in a bit of a mess right now, so I was not switching on my camera. The thing is that I have actually created a online course. It's a self-paced course and it's an audio-based course because it's mostly manifestation, like audios and meditations, a little bit of hypnotherapy and stuff like that. Now the thing is that my whole idea with this was to use it as a funnel. But by the time I got building this course, it became a full-fledged course. And so now I am like in two minds if I should be promoting this as a like a funnel course where you just give a little bit for a very nominal value, or I make it a premium course and I increase the value of it. So I'm like a little stuck here. And at the same time, the thing is that the situation right now with, let's say, social media or just marketing itself, it's constantly changing. Like in 2023, 24, when I did a coaching program, I was part as a participant. In that, we were told, like, you have your SPF, you have your lead magnet, and you build your coaching program from there, and people are going to come and sign, blah, blah, blah. Now, what happened by the time that I did that, ads became a very big part of, like, let's say, Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So if you're not making ads, then people don't really see your post, or they don't really see your, even your followers don't really see much of you. So that kind of backfired a little bit. And then every time I'm like kind of planning to go with the funnels or go with the ads or something like that, something is constantly changing in social media. So what I wanted to ask you was, what is the one thing that you've seen is consistent in your marketing when it comes to social media, regardless of how the algorithm and all of that changes? Like, what have you seen that's consistent? So that I think, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can't predict the algorithm. That algorithm is constantly changing for every platform. So on Facebook, on YouTube, on every platform. So we can't do what they are saying. So it's constantly changing. What for me worked for me and my clients, that is probably the creating the regular organic content, helpful content. The more we helped people, the more people we got attracted in our life on the business part. We didn't focus on creating ads on anything. Ads are changing, the dashboard is changing. Every quarterly they change their dashboard. So if you're buying a Facebook ad course, it will change forever in the 3 month. So it's make no sense, to be very honest. Until if you are planning to run ads, at least doesn't it will, how much you are planning to charge for your program, for the low ticket program that you are planning to charge?
Right now, I had priced it at $29, but it's a really full-fledged, like a lot of my friends who are already into the same kind, like healers and energy healers, manifestation, not exactly coaches, but people who are interested in manifestation and stuff. I shared the course with a few of them, and they thought that I was undercharging because they felt the course had a lot to give. And after that, after getting their feedback, I actually added a lot of other stuff because I completed my hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy. So I added that also along with my just the energy manifestation aspect of it. So right now I know the value is way, way, way more. It could be easily like say 119, 129 at least, like as even a lead magnet. But my primary concern is how do I go about marketing it? Because I'm not really good at approaching friends and my existing clients to kind of push them to take something. Like I would just tell them, like, I've made something like this, I have something like this, and then I leave it there. I don't really push, and so for me, like ads and stuff, all of that work better. And although, I mean, I'm a manifestation coach myself, but I don't really like to use certain techniques to get people to buy the product, so yeah.
So the problem will be that if you only run ads, the one problem that if you will face, that if you're charging really high, it could be $29, $100, that the amount you want to charge, that you can charge. But if you don't have any proven offer yet, so if the model is still new, then you can't charge that amount of money. Even if you charge $29, the initial acquisition cost will be $84. So always 3x that initial acquisition cost will be. That's a typical statistic that we're currently seeing for the last 3-4 years. That the initial, so I'm trying to sell something $10 product, the initial acquisition cost will be $30. So that's how it's work. So it's either you drop your pricing under $10, then it will make sense. then you can attract and put people into your funnel. So you can use those second tier product, third tier of the product as an upsell, or use your email marketing to sell them, or either you have to increase your ad budget. The per cost ad budget you have to increase. So that's why we recommend your starting product, your intro product could be under $7. It should always under $7, so you can afford $21 as acquisition cost. And the Facebook ad is now they are implemented an algorithm called the learning. So Facebook ad can learn from the platform, your audience, your behavior. They will observe the customer behavior and they will optimize the ad based on your customer behavior. Now the Facebook ad will give you less acquisition cost over the period of time from $21 to probably $14, $10. That's how it will decrease, and over the period of time you can make a profit from it. But you can't make the profit from your first product. So for example, $7 is always probably in loss. But if you're able to sell your second tier, third tier product, then you can make money from that. So all over from the product funnel will be in profit. My first coach was from Seattle, and he told me that Indrodip, all of your product, whatever the product you will create, it should under $5. But I recommend now you can do it in the $7. So create something, give some values, a lot of values, probably 10x, 20x value, give them a lot of value. Don't ask money here. Build relationship. Offer them so much that they can't even believe that you are offering that much of value under this amount of price. They will not think of overvaluing it. Once you give them so much value, they will kind of like addicted to the value and they will join you only, not anyone else. And this same principle can be applicable in ads. Same principle can be applicable in the normal content creation, videos. A lot of coaches I know create videos like long form videos. They will teach everything. Now, why they are making so much money? Because people are not drawn to them. Now, if this guy on a free YouTube channel give me so much information, what if I join his program? The amount of value they will give me, that will potentially change my life forever. So think like that. You are not making money from your first product. This is just a strategic way. Give them so much value that probably you are in a loss. For example, the Amazon is a big company, but they sell their Prime membership, to run the Prime, the videos and all. They're always making loss. They're always losing money here, but they're not thinking about the losing money. And the sound system also, they're losing money to manufacturing it. They're charging very less actually. But why they're doing it? Because once you are upgrade yourself to the Prime, the conversion rate of Amazon website increased from 5% to 70%. Now you are Prime, you don't want to go anywhere else, because they are delivering same day delivery, offering discount, a lot of exclusive gifts just for Amazon Prime members. So initially you have to lose money to make money. So think like that. It's not losing money. It's investing money. You are investing money to make money. You can't make money without losing. So you have to take a risk here. And this is applicable on every pace. So you either losing money or either you're losing time. That's how you invest. That's how it works. Anyone have any questions? You can book the call till today or tomorrow. Then we will close this window because now we focus on the different part, and now you have the 2 days time. Definitely we are going to kind of help you with a more like sales call, not a sales call, but it's a more like a consulting call that we will do. So based on the whatever we discussed here, based on that, we will customize a roadmap. In the most of the calls that we handle, there's a free strategy call, we create a roadmap for that. Like, how can you move forward from here? And for that, you don't need us sometimes. To be very honest, right, we reject a lot of people. In my coaching, we have around like 50-60% rejection rate. We don't reject people. That doesn't mean that we don't want to work with them, or they don't need us, to be very honest. We only work with people who I believe that I can help, and I believe that they need us. There's a two people I always reject. One, if you are the last dollar, you have just the dollar amount that we are charging, and then don't come to us because we can't help you with that. It's not kind of like a cryptocurrency that you will make money from the next day. And the second thing, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that you can make money, then don't join. That no one can help you. So we can help you to build a roadmap that from here, from 90 days, what you can achieve. Based on that, now if it's your idea that you want to join or not, that's completely up to you. Okay, so I'm assuming that you don't have any much questions. Of course, the replay will be there. By the way, we will plan to do another AI challenge next month, hopefully, or maybe in December. That will be next batch, and it will be continuation of this batch. So we'll learn, try to more, because AI is so vast, we can't cover everything on a single batch. So it's constantly changing. We'll learn more automation tools. We'll learn more the funnels and everything on the next batch, hopefully. And for you, that's a rest of life. Whenever we'll do the AI challenge, you can come for free. So you don't need to pay anything for that. And only the new people who will join who will pay. Otherwise, you don't have to pay. Okay, then. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, depend where you're from. Thank you. Grateful to all of you stayed here and survived all 3 days. Hope you guys will
Thank you so
complete on the group, inside of the group, complete your homework, share your the things that you achieved, and I'm looking forward to see you guys in the top.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good day.